What is the secret hidden in the nature of the mosquito that Allah has given it as an example in the Quran? What is so special about mosquitoes that they attract the attention of the world's leading scientists in entomology? Why do mosquitoes bite some people and avoid others? We will answer all these questions in this video in light of recent scientific discoveries. Let's start with the mention of mosquitoes in the Quran. Once, the Quraysh people were mocking the Quran for mentioning animals' names like the elephant, spider, ant, and honeybee. They raised questions like, why would your God, Allah, whom you consider the Almighty, give examples of such insignificant creatures to prove His power and knowledge? Then, Allah revealed to His Prophet the 26th verse of Surah Al-Baqarah, in which He answered them clearly, stating, "Indeed, Allah does not shy away from presenting an example of a mosquito, or even something smaller than it, and those who have believed know that it is the truth from their Lord. But as for those who disbelieve, they say, what did Allah intend by this example? He misleads many thereby and guides many thereby, and He misleads not, except the defiantly disobedient." The use of a mosquito as an example in this verse may seem unusual at first, but it is important to remember that the Quran frequently employs analogies and parables to convey its messages. In this case, the mosquito is used to emphasize the idea that even the smallest and seemingly insignificant things in the world are under the control and authority of Allah. Let me first share with you some amazing facts about mosquitoes, as mentioned in the Quran and proven by recent scientific discoveries. Then, you will better understand why Allah used mosquitoes as an example. In the Holy Quran, when Allah talks about mosquitoes that bite, He uses this term to refer to female mosquitoes. This means that the mosquito that sucks blood is female, not male. This verse was revealed in the 7th century, but it is only recently that researchers have been able to discover, thanks to advanced electron microscopes, that female mosquitoes need blood to fulfill their demand for egg nutrients. For this purpose, female mosquitoes have been given a strong mouthpart known as a proboscis, capable of piercing the skin of a person or animal to suck out blood. The male's proboscis is not strong enough to pierce skin, which is why males do not feed on blood. Secondly, from this verse, we learn that mosquitoes have their own parasites. Modern science has proven that there are other flying parasites, known as Culicoides anopheles, that suck the blood from female mosquitoes. These tiny creatures were discovered in 1922 by a great entomologist from England, Dr. Frederick Wallace Edwards, using a very sophisticated microscope. Imagine another smaller creature sitting on the back of a mosquito, feeding on its blood. That's what Allah is referring to in that verse when He says, "Surely Allah does not shy away from using the parable of a mosquito, or what is even smaller." Thirdly, another unique feature of mosquitoes proving the wisdom behind Allah's example is the anatomy of a mosquito's eye. Science has discovered that mosquitoes have 2 eyes, but each eye is made up of hundreds of tiny lenses, each transmitting an image to the brain. This allows the mosquito's eyes to operate at 149 degrees, giving it the ability to detect movement, light, and other visual stimuli in its environment. Some of these lenses can detect even basic changes in light, helping it to distinguish between objects and locations. This allows the mosquito to detect its prey by sight. Since the main purpose of the female mosquito is to produce and lay her eggs, she needs the blood of another species. But when it is dark, she detects her prey by smell, movements, shape, colors, and the carbon dioxide produced by breathing. So, why do mosquitoes bite some people and avoid others? Mosquitoes actually have advanced abilities to test blood, which is why they don't bite everyone. While chemical and physical cues, such as vision, smell, heat, and humidity, help female mosquitoes orient toward their targets, certain body odors attract them to specific hosts. Some researchers suggest that resident skin bacteria play a role in developing these odors. Our skin is covered in bacteria that emit volatiles that vary from person to person, says Meg Younger, a neuroscientist at Boston University. This difference in odor between people accounts for the difference in mosquitoes' attraction to different people, she added. It is estimated that there are about 3,500 species of mosquitoes on Earth, each with different habitats and other characteristics. Although modern science has discovered much significant information about mosquitoes, there is still more that remains unknown. Do you still not find any miracle in the life of a mosquito? Thus, the use of a mosquito in the Quran serves to underscore the idea that Allah's power and knowledge are infinite and all-encompassing, and that even the tiniest of creatures can serve as a reminder of His power and greatness. We witness and see every day, everywhere, clear signs from our Creator. The truth is manifested in the wonders of His creation, whether it be in the vast cosmos or here on Earth. I will conclude by telling you an amazing story from the Quran about mosquitoes. Once upon a time, there was a king named Nimrod, who ruled in Babylon and considered himself to be a god. He claimed he could grant life and death. So, after Allah sent His messenger, Ibrahim, to him, and Nimrod decided to continue his transgressions, Allah sent a mosquito that entered his brain through his nose and started biting it. Nimrod's pain was so intense that he ordered his soldiers to hit him hard on the head to calm the mosquito, but this only increased his pain. This situation lasted a long time, until he died, his head smashed by his soldiers. The story reminds us of mosquitoes and their harmful effects on human beings. About half of the world's population is now threatened by mosquito-borne diseases, such as malaria, yellow fever, and dengue fever. The mosquito is responsible for 725,000 to 1 million human deaths per year worldwide, making it the deadliest animal for humans. Prophet Muhammad has taught us a dua to seek protection from Allah against diseases and all bad things. I seek refuge with Allah's perfect words from the evil of what He has created. From the Quran's reference to the mosquito to the scientific breakthroughs we've seen, it's clear that Allah's wisdom is unmatched. What was hidden in the natural world, mentioned in the Quran centuries ago, is now being validated by modern science. This proves that the Quran is not just a book of spiritual guidance, but a miraculous source of knowledge, ahead of its time. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to share it with your other Muslim brothers and sisters, so they can benefit from this knowledge as well.